It was a choice I made. I already put paper in the machine, sorry. So I was like, kill a tree. For those of you who haven't met me, evidently it's a comedy hour at 7 p.m. Kathryn Dyer, welcome. So these are our voice classes, voice 1 and 2, so freshmen and sophomores. This is one of my favorite recitals for the parents and the grandparents because this is the first time some of you, besides when they were like 4 and 5 and would sing non-stop in front of you, and then all of a sudden it was like, Mom, get out, you know, that you get to hear them. And it's so fun for me as well because I love all the freshmen. When I came to Athena, I wrote the voice curriculum that we were doing. We have it that I took it off of many of the musical theater college programs in the sense that everybody does a Golden Age unit. Everybody does a Stephen Sondheim unit. Everybody does a contemporary musical theater song. We do a Baroque literature. We do classical literature, romantic era literature. We do different languages, all these different things. But this first one is all Broadway. And so the freshman class in Voice 1, we do Golden Age, which for those of you who don't know, is all the songs that have the most singable melodies ever. Rodgers and Hammerstein, Lerner and Lowe, shows like South Pacific, My Fair Lady, Annie Get Your Gun, all these gorgeous Sound of Music, these memorable melodies that the freshman class learn. And then it's an open forum for everybody else. The kids have a lot of fun because when they come to Athena, I push them a lot of, it's about telling your story. Who's your character? What are you trying to get across? And this class helps them to build their confidence because it's not really them doing it, it's them as another character. So this voice class really gives them life skills to be able to go into a job interview, a college interview, and things like that. And I couldn't be more proud of all of them. We will do a little brief 10-minute intermission for Lady D to get up and stretch around and move around. And there's some cookies and things out there in the lobby, as well as some punch, so please partake in that. And then quick 10 minutes, and we'll be right back in. You'll notice that some of the kids have stars and things like that. We had 14, I think, kids total between, freshmen through seniors selected for area All-State this year, so we were very, very proud of all of them. We're coming up on our show, if you didn't know, we're doing Anastasia, and we're starting rehearsals, so it's very, very fun for that, big and beautiful. So without further ado, I'd like to say thank you right now, if you could give Mrs. Dearstyne a huge round of applause. The amount of literature that this woman knows and plays, and she practices children. She practices, yes. Doesn't have to bring the instrument home. There's one already, but and plays at home every day, practicing that every day. So I couldn't do it without her, and the kids are so blessed to have her. So thank you to her. Thank you to Mrs. Fox. Her sidekick turning pages, so Dearstyne's not stressed about that. And yes, it's a big deal. But thank you so much for coming, and thank you so much for supporting music. It is so easy, especially coming out of COVID, for kids to do the most minimal amount of things in school and maybe not have to stay after school and not take an extra class and, oh, I'm not going to have an advisement to do my homework, so I guess I got to do it on that one day. And all of these kids that are these music kids, they are so driven. Our word for today is confidence and drive. I see the drive again in the students, that they want to be better. Keep pushing Miss Dyer. I want to have fun. I want to do all of this. And I'm so proud of each and every one of you. Just remember, have fun. That's what it's all about, right? So without further ado, Voice 1 and 2. Yay!